Good morning, Gary. What's up? What's up? All right. So, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
GATX reporting a
All
dollar
right.
69.
So, how you feel, Charlie? Coming in here, do what you want, say what you want. Now you're muted again. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Looks like we're good to go streaming there. Good morning. What's up, YouTube? TikTok. Good morning, everybody. All right. So, as per usual, we're going to start with the news, um, go over our economic calendar, earnings for today, and then as well as a couple of stocks that are on the watch list today, because we have an interesting open to deal with. Manny, more than likely is going to hop on, I'm sure, to kind of give his rundown on the whole situation going into today, at least for London session. I think it's a good thing to take note of. But yeah, good morning, good morning. Can I look at AMC? Yeah, if you might want to comment that on our YouTube. The link is in my bio for YouTube. That's where I'm live, and that's where you're going to be able to see my screen and actually like get a better view. But um I would leave that question there because I'll get to it afterwards. So all right guys, so I think everybody's here. Looks like Discord's pretty filled up. I'm gonna go ahead and just tag everybody one more time. Let them know that I'm live. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cover our news real quick. So, as you guys probably saw, U.S. stock futures were down before the start of the Federal Reserve's two-day meeting, in which it is expected to give guidance about the trajectory of monetary policy tightening. European shares rose, supported by upbeat earnings from Ericsson and Logitech. Pretty interesting. Asian equities ended the red on concerns about military conflict in Ukraine. A stronger dollar hurt gold prices. Oil prices bounced back, recovering from one of the previous day's losses. Microsoft and Texas Instruments are among the companies expected to report earnings after close. Preview Cybertruck's new factories and focus for Tesla to set to report record earnings. So fuck your supply chain issues. Tesla is expected to post record revenue on Wednesday, but analysts and investors are focusing on how fast Tesla can scale up production at two new factories this year with technology changes as well as battery and other supply chain constraints. If you guys are digging the stream, make sure to leave a like. I do appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. We're going to be trading live in our small account today. We're gonna. She didn't want it.
Yeah,
She didn't want it. Okay,
she literally, I don't want it.
that's totally fine because I need it. All right, hold on one second. All right, there we go. Morning, what's up, everybody? Make sure to tap your screen if you will. I do appreciate it. Those of you guys on TikTok. All right, 3M posts a nearly 5% fall in profit as supply chain snarls and cost bite. Industrial giant 3M posted a 4.7% fall in global profits or quarterly profits as sales in its transportation and electronic segments were impacted by global supply bottlenecks, rising raw material costs, and a shortage of semiconductors. Johnson & Johnson expects to up to 3.5 billion in COVID vaccine sales this year. Johnson Johnson forecasted 3.3 billion to 3.5 billion in revenue for its COVID-19 vaccine this year, compared to the 2.39 billion it generated in 2021. GE forecast higher profit and cash flow in 2022. General Electric forecast higher profit and free cash flow this year after reporting on stronger than expected earnings in the quarter through December. We also have Amex profit beats expectations as card spending hits record levels. Take that into consideration going forward. I think it's worth doing so. Um, Next, we let's see. Actually, that's damn near about it. So we saw Ericsson and Logitech. Logitech, the company reported a 2% drop in third quarter sales as the company peripherals maker lapped tough comparisons from a year earlier when the pandemic boosted product for its demand or demand for its product. However, the maker of keyboards, mice, headsets raised its forecast for current fiscal year between 2 to 5%. Who the hell is calling me? Really going back up. What's going on? Good morning, everybody. I am live on YouTube. If you guys want to join us there, might be a little bit easier to actually communicate with me. It's most of the time, the chat sections go a little too fast. So, all right. So we got to look at the economic calendar for today, of course. Consumer confidence is the high impact data. Of course, we have the start of the meeting. We have the FOMC rate decision tomorrow. Manny said that so far London chop. So there is a, just not to set the tone, but to alert you guys on what the tone may be. It does look like we might have a choppy day, and we'll talk more about that when Manny gets on. So we also saw a upgraded Tesla. Moody upgraded Tesla's debt rating by 2 notches from a BA1 to a BA3 on Monday, reflecting the ratings agency expectations that Elon Musk-led company will maintain its position as a leading battery electric vehicle manufacturer. Moody affirmed in its note that Tesla outlook remains positive and the company continues to increase its scale rapidly and improve its profitability notably. Excuse me. All right, so that article just popped up. I didn't realize that I forgot it. Let's see here. We've got monthly home prices at 9. We've got Case Shillers at 9, and we've got Rich Fed Composite Index 10 o'clock. Some notable earnings going into today. That's not it. There we go. All right, so we've got Microsoft. That's probably one of the bigger ones that I've been eyeballing. We did have 3M, Lockheed Martin, Johnson and Johnson. Of course, all these guys go ahead and fire off their earnings. So that really just leaves BXP and Microsoft as some of the headliners today. But Tesla, Boeing, Intel, AT&T, FCX, Abbott Laboratories, Las Vegas Sands, Lam Research, Now, Lending Club, got a lot of them. Corning, they do ceramic ware. If you guys aren't aware, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not wrong on that one. I'm pretty sure Corning Incorporated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do that ceramic. They do that for ceramic glass for Apple, Gorilla Glass and stuff like that. So just looking that up. All right, so economic calendar and our earnings are covered. So as far as a watch list, you guys asked me about Macy's. So this pocket, and this is my projection, bearishly, this is my bearish projection. No, I'm not taking the 2750 break. Macy's does have gaps to the upside. Those are not of concern at the moment, but I do and did spot a major resistance last night that I am kind of anticipating Macy's to reject. and bringing it back down to levels like 2450. That is going to allow us to take advantage of shorter expiration contracts. We can probably set up a spread. So I will be watching Macy's alert set at $26.20. So that's one level there. We've got another level to set an alert on right here. That's going to be at 2660. And then a secondary level and entry below 25. So there is a gap to fill on Macy's, very small, but it is a gap. It's 24.40 down to this closing price right here, 26.50. So Corning does airplane glass too. That's right, and fiber cable. So someone buy a ton of Genius brand, please and thank you. Brother, you gotta. That seems to be a major hurdle. I feel like there's gatekeeping stocks. You know, like in boxing and like wrestling and UFC. There's like a gatekeeper. It's like a usually older guy, and you have to beat him in order to be in the UFC. Like, I feel like you gotta beat Genus and in order to get in the market. I don't know. I feel maybe anyway, I am live on TikTok right now, or excuse me, live. Of course, you guys are watching me. I am live on YouTube right now. So if you guys have any questions, they're going to be best answered, for chart request or whatever the case may be on my YouTube live. We will be trading live today in our small account. So those of you guys who are we're not with us this week or whatever the case, or if you're just tuning in and you've missed it, um, I am right now we're at $776 in the small account. We're going to be obviously still aiming for and utilizing gaps for entries and exits and stop losses. So that's going to be the main focus today. Looking for moderate gain. We're not looking to become a millionaire off of 776 bucks, even though we wouldn't use all of our BP because that would defeat the purpose of doing this the right way. But other than that, I will take a look at some of your guys' tickers, um, if you guys would like. I did also and would like to mention a few other stocks that do have interesting setups here this morning. Tesla actually gapped down on y'all, and including stocks like Starbucks. So there will be opening gaps. That includes Macy's. So Macy's is coming back down, and levels like 26, 25 are levels that we could possibly take shorts out at. I know that we talked about Disney having gaps to the upside. Now has reopened the same gap from yesterday. So it now has the same exact gap that it did before. But the difference here is that the gap was filled yesterday. So even though you've gapped down, you could quickly pop up and reject and fall back down if that is the trajectory of the market. But I am going to, again, refer you guys to Manny. Manny's going to hop on here, I'm sure, shortly, and give us his outlook here as well. There is it. I knew it. I could feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I almost want. I always every time I say that I want to go with the eastbound and down plums, but it's just not safe. Not safe. All right. Yeah. Plastic over green. Manny, what are you watching today, dude?
Um, so why is there so much echo?
Why is there what?
There's echo. Things coming from you. Feedback.
Talk.
Yeah, better. So I'm pretty much gonna. I was watching in case we had small recovery or whatever. Nvidia and Amazon are gonna be the leading names. It's just how we did when the market started falling. We shorted AMAT because semiconductors were the leading losers. While when the market starts to recover, they could be the leading gainers. So Nvidia, AMAT, however, whichever company you want, AMD, whatever, you can trade them to the upside. So I was looking at Nvidia for potential.
Manny, if we can hear. Oh, shit. I just unplugged my speakers. It's a terrible. I tell you that.
is supposed to basically play the other side of the move that Asia gave. Asia gave downside and then London gave upside, but the upside was in range. So they started throwing it back and forth to each other. Wait till when the London session started, just then back and forth, back and forth. So we had a choppy overnight, and then we gave up some games. But in all, like retrospect of things, I think we're gonna chop today. We if we don't, that's fine. I'll try whatever it is, but I'm gonna be cautious just so I see breakouts of yesterday's highs or yesterday's lows. Because if we stay in the range between yesterday's highs and lows, then it's just gonna be a shitty session.
Yeah.
It's gonna be choppy. So we gotta break out of this range and make a move. But if we stay in it, again, not surprised. FOMC is tomorrow, like the results of tomorrow. The meeting starts today, but tomorrow is when you get the power little conference and you get everything that's glorious.
Popping.
So I do have the video for a 235 build. I think I can see like the 240s, 245s. Why is the trade station open?
Trade station.
Yeah, it's just sometimes to like open the workspace manually. What
Oh
broker
my
broke without
god.
issues, man?
Damn. Oh, I know so many people that
But for for you guys that are there, I know there's a lot of people that are just probables. I mean, you guys can't. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
uh,
It will never be your fault. This was literally done by the market sentiment, gurus, everything you want to call it. The same way there are purple crypto bulls. Listen to what I'm saying. There are some people that really believe that Bitcoin is going to go to like 500K. Those are called purple bulls crypto. The same way those people exist that were caused by fools or whatever. This also happens with the stock market. There are people that literally will say the dip, by the dip, by the dip, and listen, that's fine. The dip is viable when we're in an uptrend. Once we start breaking levels that were support, like if they were never there, that's when the dip, starts being a bit aggressive. This little pin bar that we put in yesterday, go to the Qs, go to the SPY, look at the daily and zoom out. We did this the other time that we literally flushed from all-time high. We put in a pin bar, we had like 2, 3 days of green, and then we kept flushing down. This doesn't mean that it can happen, but it looks like it's gonna be the scenario. All right, so don't be. Oh, by the way, I have to take my bird out. He's still inside. It's cold.
I can hear it.
I'm sorry.
It sounds like
You hear him? You can hear him?
when you talk, but think about it like stock market Cuban ASMR. You know what I mean? Like beautiful birds chirping. I imagine cigars, yerba mate. I think it's beautiful, dude. Yeah, I think that's the start of something big.
You hearing this?
Yeah, I hear that.
Jeez,
That's
holy
beautiful,
crap,
dude.
outside, dude.
Trading. What's up, brother? Nah, he's good, dude. Let him stay. He's a simple stacker now. Always has been.
So
Um,
I'm gonna go with the macro trend. The macro trend right now so far is still red. We are below the 200-day EMA on the Qs. It's time we sort of relief a bit into it, But your slower moving averages, like the 5 and 10-day SMA on the daily, is what you're gonna use your targets in any position, however you want to play them. If you play the upside, they're gonna be your target. So the downside, wait for levels to confirm. Don't get squeezed out and just don't get trapped. Right now, longs are trapped. Just so you guys know,
yeah,
every bull that sold yesterday, they're trapped right now.
yeah.
They have no idea what the hell's gonna happen.
Yeah, and Manny, that's honestly why I do believe that there is a possibility that the pops are going to be weaker because there's also going to be people just trying to get out.
Yeah.
So there's going to be selling into pops.
Option premium, the VIX is like at 30 what? 33. Option premium, as I said, for the cost side is gonna be a bit more, widespread, a bit more scammy, really. All right. So keep this in mind.
All right, so lot of
I can't. I'm gonna take them outside. I can't work these.
it's okay. All right, are you just like letting him go? You're just releasing the.
Like,
Oh,
I was waiting for the sun to like come out and to spot hit.
I was like, damn, dude, you're just gonna fucking release this bird?
Crazy.
All right, dude, go be free. I'm sick of it. Guys, I am live on YouTube right now, so Very true. I got 14K. I'm going to TP at open. There you go. It's also the day before the FOMC meeting, which definitely we always see a little bit of timidness as we tiptoe into it. So, um, y'all, I just want to set the tone. You guys know I'm always, I tell you guys, exactly what I'm feeling about it. And to be honest with you, it feels like chop. I agree with Manny. Without even seeing London, and looking at uh past movements at these type of price levels, things can get really disorienting because you do have what I would consider a major back and forth, if you will, um, between sellers and buyers, especially at the people who are trying to push the market down, and that sentiment that pushes the market down, fighting with against the grain events. So in this case, we're falling on tensions. Those tensions are still present. Earnings, FOMC, causing a delay in what was already happening. So we need a catalyst, and the trajectory still stands to the downside. So yesterday's daily candles on most stocks were, of course, often ones that come at the bottom of bounces. But if you go look at a lot of the bounces that have occurred, um, they don't usually start with and I know this is kind of so just veer your eyes over to if you guys are looking at my chart. If you look at Apple, like just for example, this is the daily. This is a bottom, right? This is a bottom. Do you guys see how we bottom out and then we see uptrend? These bottoms usually are at a definitive price mark, right? So like here, we're at 139.28. This bottom right here is at 123, 124, excuse me. This bottom actually is a there's a lot going on here. We have an initial major gap down, a major push to the downside. You hit a major support level, and then you bounce and fill your gap. And that type of price action is often um, definitive of a pull, strong pullback. So in a strong pullback, if you go look anywhere, so go look at Apple after even a split, look at the wicks. You would have thought maybe a long-legged dragonfly doji on the daily would have given you the possibility to see a reversal, but yet you continued to downtrend for the next week or two. Um, and we've seen this price action, of course, on COVID and stuff like that. But when we're falling this hard, it's not always it's almost like recoil, right? So like if something slams or support really, really hard, after falling really, really hard, a lot of the times the actual recoil or reconsolidation can be really hard to trade. And that being said, that was actually definitive of a kangaroo market last year when those articles were going around. We were seeing a lot of volatility and then none at all. So, oh my God, why do we do this? Oh my God, Atlas, why do you get?
It's sushi, dude. He has each for
Yeah, but Atlas saves it. You know what? Sometimes I think about where my life is documented, and it's on your phone as Big Stepper has pictures of me with girl hair. I mean, it's the best. I can't tell you. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Did you see how the Kool-Aid man changes his clothes? Did you see the commercial on that?
No, I've never seen that.
Man wakes up, he's got a closet full of different Kool-Aid flavors, and he's like, wonder what I'll wear today. He just pours the whole thing at the top of his head. uh, if you guys, yes, I am going to be trading live. If you guys would like, you guys are more than welcome to point out any gaps that you see. YouTube, I've got the chat up right here. If you guys are sitting here on TikTok and you want to be able to, I lowered the latency, so the latency is lower on YouTube. But if you guys actually have a question that you want me to answer, That question's probably going to get answered um, quicker on here. So, um, yes, Macy puts look good. Good morning from Boston. What are you from Boston? What's up, dude? Sorry, that bar fight on the VR, dude. I always think of that dude. What are you from Boston? Get out of here! And throws him out the window. Is there?
This week? All right.
I don't think so. I think that's next week.
98% IV for this week, Garrett. What is this?
That's crazy because Starbucks, that doesn't have earnings until next week, is so mother flipping inflated, dude.
Yeah, yeah. This is just again flexible mix. It has to be because dude, like the 235 call premiums is like $800, bro.
800 bucks. Wow.
It's a, this that's Nvidia pre-split, not a $200 freaking stock.
Oh,
Man, that's
so what was the stock that I was just looking at yesterday? Was it what was the one that's gonna get bought out? ATVI? That's right,
yeah.
ATVI. Okay. That one, what was the other one? What was the other one, guys? That had a large gap up like that. Um, damn it, I just forgot it. Oh, I'm calling Boston Ting. That's funny. I have a friend who's a shift manager at Starbucks. Shit, fill me in. What's up? Yeah, we just ran out of whipped cream. Oh no.
Short it.
Short it. Open the shorts. Um, so okay, I'm looking around everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. And it sure looks like everything filled its gap, right? And has gapped down. So, man, if this doesn't open up the possibility for a range bound choppy day, which is not fun, it's not where you're not that maybe we can't make money today. And that's something you need to consider. So, if there's no trade and the setup doesn't come to you and it doesn't feel right, don't take the trade. If you don't have a setup, if you don't have an entry, exit, stop loss, and the volume isn't fitting your prerequisites, don't force the trade. You need the finest, only the finest volume will do. Be very bougie today about your volume and things. Exquisite volume only. You'll find that in the definition page. I'm just kidding. Um, did Seventh Apprentice? Oh, I was like, did he just? How did he just send nothing? That the little gift didn't play. Exquisite volume. That's right. He's told me a lot, and needless to say, he's invested in crypto.
That's it.
Yep.
I hope you took profits.
Yep. What's good, Starboy? Good morning.
Is that the guy from the Christmas?
Yeah, Starboy. The Starboy. He's chilling, dude. He's out there. He's out there learning, grinding in the stars, dreaming, big dreams. Thanks for coming on members chat. Yeah, I saw that. Um, yeah, I'll probably hop back on members chat today. So Starboy said he only pumps large caps now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just messing with you, dude. He said I only play large caps. So you're proud of me. I was like, you only pump large caps now. I'm just kidding, dude. Um,
Friends, just send them that gift of Fat Joe. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at
no,
this.
no, Manny. That does not. That looks like that could be like a crazy uncle that from Louisiana that you have.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning. Oh, what? Oh, Nvidia plans to abandon ARM deal. Did you catch
Oh
that?
my God! Where's Itis? Is he on? Is he on? Bro, I have been saying. Where's it?
Pfizer and biotech launch Omicron targeted COVID-19 vaccine. My daughter is not having a good morning here. SRRA Sierra Oncology shares rally on bone marrow cancer candidate.
that's nuts that Nvidia's gonna abandon that art seal, but I would too, man. You know how much they're doing for them to get that shit?
Oh my god, dude. They were literally just have might as well just restart a whole new company over there.
Yeah,
Straight up.
straight up. They're not letting them. So just abandon that shit and destroy it. Let's see how this plans. Future plans.
Mhm.
But yeah, I since the beginning I knew that art seal was too it was too good to be true. Too way too much.
Roku actually has an interesting setup to lose money on. Okay.
Oh, you
Real
saw
yeah, that was pretty crazy. I'm gonna answer a couple of questions here really quick. Is there a screener out there that allows you to screen the 1 hour time frame? Yes, my screener on Benzinga Pro does. There are other screeners out there that also usually most screeners are gonna take your input that way. So I'm buying put set open. I am gonna wait 15 or 20 minutes, man, and I'm going to let the market show me what it's going to do because there is a good chance that we may chop today. And if you're trying to trade weekly premiums, you're gonna also get chopped. So it's about to be a hibachi grill in your account. Um, let's see here. Thoughts on Hibbs? Uh,
Facebook. They're not Facebook. Uh, Facebook from
High Beta Bear.
I made a bear.
I was about to say, dude, that's a screen name.
All the way to 293. That's a pretty aggressive demand zone that Facebook has. Anytime it gets in there, it just tends to bounce off, whether it gets in that zone or out of that zone. So if you're gonna play the downside, I would wait till we confirm a close below the zone. But if you're looking for like dip buys, just wait till you start seeing selling pressure ease off in between those levels in that zone. And the reason why is because Facebook has been holding up really strong versus the Qs, especially when they dropped that part of Thursday or whatever. Facebook didn't use trade stations as bad as you would think. So moving forward, I mean, anytime you'll see green, I'm pretty sure Facebook will lead the green on the Qs. So it's a good watch. It's just I would not short it, just straight up. I wouldn't even bother.
I can discern nothing from pre-market. I think you.
It's because you're only looking at pre-market. You have to look at the whole overnight session. And if you look at the Qs and SPY, there's so much data missing. You need to look at, like, for example, look, a trick. If you guys don't pay for like future data on TradingView, US 500 is SPY, US 100 is the Nasdaq, US 30 is the Dow. You will get the clear movements. Like if they were future, this is what I used to trade forex. So if you want to look at the indices, like from the longer point of view, you want to see what happened overnight. Use those tickers. Again, US 500 is the S&P, US 100 is the Nasdaq, and US 30 is the Dow.
Don't
Until you understand overnight price action, how sessions open, and this, you're not going to be able to digest what the index tell you. So then you can move on to digest what the individual names tell you. I don't think I have any watch list today, mostly because we're just stuck in between yesterday's range again. So
Yeah.
any
Yep.
trade will be a breakout. There's no bounce or rejections to even bother taking here. So
Oh shit! Hold on. What about China? Can I short China?
yeah, actually.
Oh, that did dumb stuff too. Um, Bro, you look like young Brandon Fraser. Listen, dude, I have a little bit of every white person on earth apparently on my face. So every white male, standard issue white guy here. Um, you know the deal.
If you guys can hear me and you're near to like YouTube or something, he looks like Anakin.
Oh, I just turned my camera on.
He looks like Anakin.
Yeah, I called us someone called me a stock market Anakin.
He is stuff like Anakin.
Yeah, but Anakin's evil, dude.
No,
I don't.
he's not, dude.
But you know what? No, but okay, but he let it consume him.
Because
There's no reason that's toxic, Manny.
the evil thing that he did was temple.
That was pretty sad, dude. Why you gotta do that? You know, you could just
Yeah.
left. Just take the little lightsabers and break them. Guys, I am live on YouTube, camera, screen, right there. So you guys hit the link in my bio, and you guys are gonna be able to ask questions. Someone just put a wizard hat on me. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Uh, I love hats. Weird question. What's the weird question? I get a lot of those. Bro, you look like Michael Jackson. Okay, that's a new one.
Going too far at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are just naming out things here. Okay, so Tesla. To be honest with you, if you had levels yesterday for Tesla, those levels are gonna probably be the same. Um, Tesla did leave a little bit of an open-ended gap to 942, 43. So, I mean, you're going to open up basically with a new gap from yesterday's close. So from 907 up to 931, you could see a quick pop. And then you could either A, go and fill the rest of the gap to 941.50. And then from there, based on the markets in general, I would say more or less we're going to see some chop. So I am fully prepared, and I know this, guys. Sometimes, and I try and vocalize it, but sometimes things are just not exciting. This may, I'm not saying it will be, and if the volatility cranks up, we will too, and we'll take the trades that we see that are offered to us. But um, yeah, both me and Manny both had the same sentiment coming on, and I feel that, you know, the exact same way as he does. Um, let these ranges break, and yeah, we'll go from there. I do like Baba below 115.70 and 115 in general for a reach back down to 110. So those of you guys just trading, watch for that break. I do think that if you use next week's contracts and target that 110 level, um, I think that should make for a good trade. But more than likely, you're going to head back down for this support level on Baba. And then I'm going to take a look at Baidu really quickly. Retail trade did really good, or did okay yesterday. We had HD up 4.2%, Costco 1.5%, and Lowe's 3.2%. Health services, communications, industrial services, um, utilities are yeah, those sat relatively flat. Transportation too as well. So
Right. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna either I gotta do a couple things. I'm gonna run PowerPoint with one training. But I'll be typing out. I got my laptop just so I can use Discord, so I'll be able to type out easier. So far today, I have typed on my MacBook keyboard 3 times instead of using my regular one. So this is gonna end really bad, but let's try it.
so Kevin,
Right. So
oh, sorry. Yeah, dude. Just let me know if you get into Tesla. Um, um, so why wouldn't Tesla go up on earnings? You could ask yourself, why would it go up before earnings? If you just kind of sit with that for a second, you know, it's kind of like, why would you take a bet before a diagnosis or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna um, you got to think about what it's like for, you know, an investor going into a high impact data or having high impact data coming in. um, you're going to be more tentative, you're going to be probably use less volume and stuff like that. So young Jero Burrows, that's funny. Good morning, what's up everybody on YouTube? um am I more of a scalper or a swing trader? Um, I would say lean more towards the swing day trading than anything else. So look at the indicators. What about them? I see them. What is it? Top of the morning, left for calls, Netflix. Um, BBIG. Jeez. what are you long on today overall? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really long on much. Um, I did I'm still searching for gaps that are easily accessible, and that's not something that we have a whole lot of this morning, and that doesn't make for a whole lot of room for profit. We have to have good risk to reward, and these gaps aren't necessarily offering that. I do have QCOM. I make sure you guys set alerts on that one, but I think that QCOM, if the market decides to rally, which again, that's a whole question in itself, we could see. This was a major support bounce, so I've got alerts set all over, but the fact of the matter is I don't see anything that's going to fit my strategy today because we are in range. Now, in range is basically what we did yesterday. That's where we're at today. So we could look to take bets, on maybe Microsoft or take a straddle out on that. There is things like Neo and XPVE that have gaps to the upside, but it doesn't seem that Neo had a relatively, if you do use weeklies, I think that Neo could be profitable, and that gap's going to begin at around 25.85, and close around 27, 26. But again, not a ton of setups for my trading style, nor okay, so without simple stacks, without anybody else, if I was just trading on my own and I knew what today was, I promise you guys that I would be on this for maybe 25 minutes. If I didn't see what I wanted, I would immediately go just live my life and go and hop back on before maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock to start doing some real groundwork for what might happen going into tomorrow. So that is a part of it, a part of having patience, a part of trading in the market is knowing when not to. That's the most important thing because a lot of people lose money showing up to hit home runs on days where no one's throwing anything but grounders. Like you're not going to hit anything. You're just going to continue to strike out. Or you're going to get small incremental gains and small incremental losses. So Jimmy, so you mainly look at the 4 hour and the daily charts. Um, so I start there. Yeah, a lot of times I start there. Good morning. Need fundamental help. I keep shorting support on breaks, which do not break just later in the day. Could you help with this? How do you trade breakouts? Only confirmations, or better, how do you trade them? Want to learn to this better. So here's a rule of thumb: never short support. Also, you don't want to buy all-time highs, right? So it's the same either or. You want to try and think about it inversely, right? You want to identify weakness, lack of volume, lack of strength, lack of sentiment. You want to start thinking more, and I use the word predatorily, but if you're looking for stocks that are weaker or you want to short, um, then you would be looking for something that, or you'd be looking to find a rejection point rather than waiting for it to get to support to give you that next leg down. A lot of the times there is whether it's supply to supply, demand to demand, I'm going to use the top of a supply or a demand zone as my stop loss, and I'm going to just enter the trade. If I see the rejection, like Macy's. So again, Macy's is the only thing on my watch list right now because I am anticipating a pullback. I do think that Macy's is likely to, and I'm looking at 26.15 to buy my first contract, right? And going into Webull right now, and looking at Macy's. So again, those of you guys just joining, we're doing this small account stuff. So good morning, my dudes. So and let me also say this. This is just me. This is just who I am as a trader, and I'd be lying if I said anything or did anything else. But that doesn't mean that another trader in our group or outside of it may not be able to utilize the conditions today to make money. And so maybe it's somebody else's trading day, but it's not mine. So of course, Alyssa, just yeah, so just flip that mindset and ask more questions too if you have any questions. So um Macy's, as far as we're probably going to go with February 4th, and we'll probably, the contracts aren't loaded right now, but we'll probably go with something right outside of the money, to the downside. So, Microsoft earnings, we'll talk about it. You need a girlfriend? No. Um, Absolutely not. Puts on Baba. I will let you know. I love shorting that thing, but nothing there except for the target underneath yesterday's low for a trip to 110. So I do like Baba below that. I wish I could understand this. Don't wish, man. Don't just take your time, dude, and don't rush yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Just ask questions. My Discord is filled with free information. So Neo has gaps on both sides. Yes, it does. I did see that. Cat was hot on her. Cat pulled back pretty hard. Start here each day. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. ATVI puts, I would be very careful about that. Be very, very careful about that. Eldado Bagels. Yeah, you maybe hop in the Discord and ask one of the members that are outside of the country, the US country. How do I feel about CVS? Weird. Apple puts, check it out. I haven't looked at Apple yet, but guys, those of you on TikTok, again, if you want to see me and my screen and uh, be able to talk to me, hit the link in the bio and hop in my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We are doing an Oculus giveaway um, in February, so so people can meet with us in VR and stuff like that. All right. So, CVS bounced off of its daily 50-day EMA, also a major moving, or excuse me, the major psychological level, $100. So you can always expect something like that to happen at a major moving mark or major price mark like that. Watch for a loss of 102.23 and 101.50 for signs of potential continuation to the downside rather than the upside. Now, if you're looking for the upside, you got a lot above you, but your main target's going to be around 106. So a $6 move to the upside would be where I would speculate, or where I would be aiming for to the upside. So it doesn't look bad, but again, yesterday kind of uh, almost kind of made things a little bit blurrier for new people or just people in general. So um, all right, you guys are asking about BBIG. Looks terrible. Looks absolutely horrendous. You have a small gap on BBIG. You have a downtrend coming from January 19th. Watch for a pop above 323 for a 340, 350 retest above 350. You've got a target of 395. So play butterflies today. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Push and P. Not at the moment. Changed rooms, I see. No, actually, it was in the same room. What is a gap? We will go over that in depth here relatively soon. I've got to make a whole class on it, but it's just when the price opens up at a higher or high or oh, butterfly spread. Got you. Oh, I thought you were talking about like a song or somebody was talking about a song. I was like, what are you talking about? Can I check BBBY? Yes, I can. BBBY. All right, it is 920 MU. Same thing. So go back, if you look at MU, go back and look at where it's at in pre-market and mark that level. $81, previous major support level. It's the same. It doesn't matter. It's still same key levels. If you lose and start to fall below $80, you've got levels like 78.80, and of course the wick from yesterday at 77.91 to possibly go and pull back to around $75. Um, Asana. Bed Bath and Beyond finished with a 15-day or 15-minute bull flag. Um, on the daily time frame, looks like it's bouncing off of a. Okay, so that is yeah, so 1230. This is a major moving average. Also a excuse me, a major key level for Bed Bath and Beyond. Just to give you a clear picture on where you need to go in order to get somewhere, $15 is going to be you're at the point of control. Yesterday you retested it for what looks to be a potential double bottom, but you would need a confirmation above 15 and 1625. Above 1625, you might actually see a little bit of a pickup there, but in the meantime, Bed Bath & Beyond is not looking super great, except for the falling wedge that it does look like it has. So kind of sketchy, but it's there. So looks like another red today. Looks pretty yucky, but it's a gap down, so there's a possibility for continuation to the upside. So, but again, we how do you create a watch list? Do you use Finviz or other platform? So right now, the way that I'm creating a watch list is just simply by trying to identify gaps on stocks that move really well. It's that simple. I'm trying to find how large are my monitors? 32 inches. Um, but yeah, so I'm simply trying to do that. But oftentimes I use Benzinga Pro, and a lot of people not a fan. A lot of people love it. I love it. I love it because it allows me to kind of explore different ways of finding stocks, adjust my filters. Like if one day I'm looking for a particular stock, it's easy to add filters to my scanner. It also comes with the news option, so that's the link is in my bio if you guys want to do the trial on it. But the news is really what I use it for. I love being able to have the news as it comes in and then be able to like play these speakers and hear this person talking. So in my link tree, I have a link for it, and I think it'll apply automatically a percentage off or something because of the deal that's going on. But um, why is Charlie leaving? Charlie's not leaving. I muted Charlie. I muted Charlie because he's rude. All right. CCI data today, FOMC. So we have FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, of course. FinViz is good, you know, whatever. It's whatever you guys like. KSS. All right, and after this, guys, I'm gonna go use the restroom really, really quickly. That was the one that I was watching yesterday. So KSS, this is actually legitimate, right? So it really may go through, and I think that you can see yesterday showed how much strength it is. Be careful if you go with key levels. So a key level for Kohl's right now underneath you is going to be like $60 even, and that's really as far as I would take it because when you have a deal that is actually highly likely to go through, you've got a major investor pushing for this. Um, it's probably in their best interest to do so. So we'll see what if it decide if it doesn't go through, then you know for sure we can short it. So all right, y'all. If I didn't get to your stock, I apologize. How come I never showcase Benzinga? I don't I'm not trying to push it on people, you know what I mean? Like, it's useful for some and useful for others, or not so useful for others, but yeah, I always answer if anybody has a question on what scanners or anything I use. But here it is. I change it all the time. So you guys can see opening gap. I'm looking for an opening gap here. I have my news coming out and I can filter my news. Do I want it to be from the SEC? Do I want it to be from only legitimate news articles, et cetera, et cetera? And then you've got my movers. You can set this for pre-market. You can set this for a certain time frame, market cap, price, et cetera, et cetera. This one's really useful. I like to be able to find that this tells me what big caps are moving. And then I've got my regular scanner, which just shows me some crazy movers. Right now PBTS, MTEX are making percentage moves that are relatively high. So, all right. So main watch here is Macy's for me for the small account. This is too much. As soon as you say that, I could have said the same thing, man, but I don't know. I really feel like if you just take a second, you'll figure it out. It's a lot at first because you have no idea what I'm talking about, but just take it slow. All right, it is. Oh shit! I don't even think I have time to go to the restroom. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Asana. Uh, I like it at 60 and $62, 62.60. That's a major level there. So when placing an option, do you buy limit, bid, or plus 15 points? Ask. Usually limit. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? I think you just answered your own question, dude. You're long or short today? I'm choppy today. I'm trying to make there really isn't much to give you an idea of what exactly we're going to be doing today. Yes, the trajectory could head up first. Um, but how does GP I'll look at it really quick, but I can't look at anything else after this. GPS has a gap to fill above 1738. Um, it's a good hourly gap, and you've got a nice confluence at 1775, but may not make for a ton of profit there. Oh. All right. All right. Again, as always, everybody, please have a plan. Have a plan in place so that you do not have anxiety. If you do not know where you're going to TP, or if you do not TP where you say you're going to TP, you're going to have problems. So please take the time to just pre-agree with yourself or whatever the case may be that if the trade or setup is not there, then you don't have to take it and you can just leave your cash in a safe place. Um, take those trades that look and give you the actual feel, um, volume, sentiment in general that they're going to give you a good entry, exit, and stop loss. But make sure you have that entry, exit. I think I'm losing my voice like right now. Make sure you have your entry, exit, and stop loss so that way you don't feel those anxiety laden feelings as you're trading. And yeah, don't be greedy today. Take profit. We are in extremely volatile conditions, and if anybody tells you this is an easy market, they're absolutely full of it. So take your time. Who cares what they think? Big pop on Tesla. All right, guys, one more minute. I gotta pull Weeble over here, but I got Macy's loaded right now. All right, we're open. All right, we are open. Watch the first gap fill to the upside. Watch Macy's to 27 potentially. Apple's opening up at 158. Not much movement there. Same thing with Tesla. Starbucks immediately going for its gap fill to the upside. SPY might actually go and retest 431.21. AXP. Oh, they have a gap actually off of earnings.
NYMX, NYMOX Corporation, granted U.S. patent methods of treating multifocal cancer. That's November Yankee Michael X-ray, NYMX.
Did I get possessed? No, I think I'm just losing my voice right now. Morgan Stanley maintains overweight on COP, raises price target to $96. Damn. Uh, that was a nice little gap. There it is. Damn. Oh no. Dude, get that boxing game on VR, dude. That shit'll make you lose weight. No cap. All right, gap looks to be filled here on Macy's. Is it? No, not quite. Almost. Watch Apple above 161. Yes, this is trading and live streaming. So, do I take Jim Cramer seriously? Absolutely not. February 4th, $26 puts is what I'm eyeballing on Macy's, but I really wish it would just go gap fill first. But below 26.15 or even just 26 period, we can take that trade for the gap fill to the downside. So, but it's going to be obviously not a straight line unless the market just flushes. Starbucks is pulling back here. Look, do you guys, so take a minute. Do you guys feel it? Do you feel the market? It's not doing anything. That open, like, just nothing. I'm going to wait 15 minutes. First, so what I do, right? Macy's 15 minutes, 11 minutes and 47 seconds. We're going to sit and watch. AXP, watch AXP after that gap filled bounce above 160. There's a gap. Oh, shit. Hold on one second. 168.82. Let me go look at the premiums real quick. They should have dropped there. Shit. Come on. AXP. We got to come up with a plan fast. All right. 173 target. That's decent. 173 contracts, 172.50s, and 175s. Shit. Oh fuck. What's up? All right, if you are on live with me, it's done. Never mind. Right when I went to go look at these contracts, do you guys see what IB is doing to them? Do you guys see the bid and the ask on January contracts? Look at how badly you could be up $300 in 2 seconds and then down fucking $300 in 1 second. The spreads here are crazy. Yeah, these spreads are not tightening up. So, all right. Do we have anything that's moving? Is Disney moving? No. Hot movers. What do we got? Gap gainers. Oh shit! Here we go. I'm hunting for gaps right now. That's it. I'm just hunting for gaps. That's all I'm doing. Wow. Yeah, remind me not to play that one either, dude. The options on that is nothing. The option contracts are insane, guys. The bid is 40 and the ask is 420. Yuck. You guys talking about the gap to 67? I mean, you got a clear entry above 65.50. Netflix is gonna try it, I think. PTG Pure Storage. Not enough gap. We need more gap. Oh, mRNA is sending it. I bet Pfizer is sending it. Maybe. Yep, Pfizer had a gap. Damn. I gotta get a better gap identifier. Yeah, that one's too late. 52 seconds, 62. BAAB. Yeah, we studied the strat. Good. Thanks.
AXP, American Express, company CEO says.
If anybody is deafened or muted or in live trading that doesn't need to be, or can fill a spot, let me know. I see a couple of people who are muted. Yeah. Look how boring today is. So already, Tesla's gonna go fill its little micro gap, 941.93, I think. 940. Starbucks looks like it wants to go and fill its gap. That's a couple of cent move. Macy's now going up to fill its gap. Baba, guys, these gaps, unless I have a chance. You're on TikTok. Uh, just disconnect if you want.
Bitcoin futures getting a little pop here, 37,015.
Baba gap fill. Watch the 123.17 level of course.
Market spread CEO said please keeping an eye on buy now pay later, and cryptocurrency does not see it as an immediate or medium.
So when if I'm looking for a gap, guys, I need this gap to be in range. That means it shouldn't be in the gap already. So Neo is gaining. I'll bite if we open up above 25. Oh, you guys got mRNA? Great job. Love it, dude. Great job. Big stepper. So in our Discord, guys, the other admins have taken mRNA this morning. That was called by Big Stepper, so great job on from him. So What time frames am I using? Depends on what I'm looking for. Macy's gap filled? It is filled, isn't it? All right. Hold on 1 second. I need to go look at pre-market lows. What are you doing? There we go. All right, pre-market lows on Macy's is $26.36. If I see a rejection, I'll take the rejection. Otherwise, there's nothing for me into the upside. So, Disney. That is an ugly gap. Is it a truly a crash? If there's a crash, you know about it. GE. Oh shit. That's kind of a extreme gap, my friend. But I mean, you might be able to test $92. I don't want to take something that just fell off of earnings. Do you think it's too late to take Macy's to the downside? It's too early. It's too early at this point. $9.40? What are you talking about?
Coming up at 10, the Richmond Manufacturing Index for January 14 is expected, and CB Consumer Confidence.
I love this hourly candle on Macy's.
810 census.
And let's see. Look at Starbucks, guys. Look at this. Look at it. Look at everything right now. So we're almost 15 minutes into the session. If you guys took mRNA, amazing. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Oh, the scanner is not cool. I'll take Macy's short at so we're gonna go and target this gap. Um Look at Baba, sweet rejection off of the gap fill. It didn't even fill the entirety of its gap. Starbucks kind of flushing down here. Disney looks like it's might lose 133.60. IWM gap fill, you said? Or IBM, excuse me, to 115. I think that's a long ways away, isn't it? It's not really a truly identifiable gap. That's a long ways away. I think Sierra Oncology is still halted. Good morning. Okay, that's perfect. You said Nike. Okay, that's great. That does have. This is awesome. So starting on the daily, right?
Are Sierra Oncology halted on a circuit breaker?
Yeah, we know this. This is great. I love this. So Nike at the moment, if you go look at the previous candles that we lost that support at, the same price mark, 142.60. Nike definitely comment. That is a major rejection right there. And I do fully expect low of day. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Nike here. All right, and where do we see Nike going? So we hit the 50. Remember what we talked about getting these gaps filled? About how usually it's the 50% mark. So we're gonna aim for the bottom of this 50% mark. But I'm gonna aim for 138.50. So a 138.50 contract or a 138 contract for February 4th is the spreads are the only thing that is not favorable about this position at the moment. Let me go see if I can go a little bit further. I would love to utilize weeklies, but you guys know we have to abide by the rules that we set for ourselves. So as much as I would love to spend the money on a weekly, it's just not worth it to lose that money. I don't want you guys to lose money. So 1 second. Let me look through this option chain here. Shit, Nike. Look at General Electric. Oh, ho, ho. Date and expiration. Right now, I'm looking at February 4th. My concern and issue here is the premiums and the spread. We're also not looking at really awesome Greeks. And if we wanted to be profitable in this, I think a 140 put would be the best strike to take. It has a better spread and a good OI. But I would wait for a little bit of a lower low. So 142, somewhere in there. 142.23 or something like that. Unfortunately, this is not playable for our account. So, but Trade Station, Mole Media. Oh, the boring days in the market. There goes Starbucks. Um, Macy's is starting to turn back over here. Love that. There's watch Tesla below 895. You could flush. Just watching Macy's here, guys. It's showing weakness up. So hopefully we get a push down.
Study's main goal, that's SRRA.
Oh, beautiful. Neo looks great. Neo looks perfect. Hold on 1 second. I gotta set Ray at this. All right. Hey, Neo. Neo. We're gonna go now. Okay, this is a little bit risky because we usually do not do the weeklies, but it is Tuesday, so we're gonna do weeklies. I think it's worth it to grab a $24 put right before, or you could do 23 here, but I do expect a retest of low a day and perhaps a tap of 22. Um, If you want to hold and get the entire of that, like the entirety of that play, that's a question you need to ask yourself next time is, are you holding and trying to hit a price target that's not for weeklies? And that's kind of what I would say here. So you could go with the $22 strike February 4th for $95. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, you guys can choose the contracts that you want. I got to choose the contract that's best for this, for our small account here. So I'm going to go ahead, Neo, February 4th, and we're going to do a $22 put. And I'm typing hold on. Don't. So I will signal when I buy. No, there is no verses. Also, Internet Gangsters sure looks like a person who was harassing me yesterday. So we're gonna block you. Because that makes life easy. All right. Here from Uruguay. Thanks for the data. That's awesome, dude. Macy's shot up. Macy's has done nothing at all. And the rejection point is 2707. So we're just waiting. Right now, I'm watching Neo to lose the point of control. That is likely going to be $24. 23.94. I would argue that Macy's is getting a lot of pressure, and I still have those contracts ready to go. So what am I buying? I'm eyeballing a play on Neo to the downside. Did Disney fill all of his gap, or just most of his gap? No, Disney did not fill all of its gap. Disney did not fill all of its gap. We'll talk about a gap shortly, y'all. Ooh, I can't short Macy's and Neo at the same time. That kind of looks like a descending wedge. Nah, that's too.
S&P futures at the lows now 42.96, 42.94, and continuing to drop here.
Yeah, Neo has the gap below it could fill. That's the one that we're aiming for. And we might be able to open a spread on this. There we go. Okay. All right. There's nothing left to do. Now, filled. Stop loss. Stop loss. Do you guys see this point? You need to know why I'm setting the stop loss. Do you see the previous rejection point where sellers stepped up and took it lower? We need them to do it again. So I'm going to set the stop loss for 24.40.
CB consumer confidence for January.
24.40. candle close. That means a candle open on top and close. You guys have seen how we've dealt with these situations. And we're not concerned. We have an expiration where we can hold. Now at the break of 20, the previous low of day, so you could go with 23.90. You could add a shorter expiration contract, such as a $23 put, which I will add to adding January 28th, $23 put at the lows on live. The port bite. What the fuck? Is that the squawk box on the TD chart? No, that's Benzinga Pro. So a lot of the times, I'm going to explain what I'm doing. A lot of the times when I'm looking at the one and stuff like that, I'm going to go to the 5 and I'm going to go see, all right, what are we dealing with? What are we fighting with? Could I, like, sometimes when I'm in a bearish position, I'm looking for the bullish, like what could be bullish here? Am I missing something? So that's obviously a key level right here, guys. 5 minutes right there, 23.92. But it doesn't seem, it seems like it failed its inverse head and shoulders. So Baba looks good to short below 118 potentially, for a test of 115 and potentially that low. Oh, but is SPY for real? Well, it's not for fake. No, I did not add to Neo puts. I will signal. SPY has a huge gap, so we'll see. We're down $5 on our Neo contract. So this is when I teach myself, and this is to breathe, right? To okay, hey, we got a good stop loss. We know exactly where we're taking this trade. We're trying to get it down to this gap to finish the fill. We have a good, like I said, we have a good stop loss at a good price mark, and there's nothing left to do but to continue to trade. So we'll take this and add to the low. Again, I took a February 4th $22 put on Neo. I will add a $23 put on Neo for this week at low of day. Yeah, don't chase, but so if you're new to Discord, to our Discord, make sure to explore. There's YouTube videos on YouTube and stuff like that, but you can mute certain channels and then make sure that you get alerts in other ones. So if you're in this gap trading thing, it takes a lot of time to answer and re-signal for people who are not going and looking in the gap trading channel. But please keep that up and around so that way you don't miss out on that. So I love the 15-minute candle close here for Neo. This is close to an inverted hammer. Most of the selling is occurring off the top, off of 25. The TTM is squeezing, so the volume is decent. We just need to get this a definitive push down. there's a gap way back on Neo at $22. I can't really do that right now. I can't really like stop and show you this gap at the moment when I'm watching price action. So I apologize, but I will answer all questions as much as best as I can in just a little bit.
EV consumer confidence 113.8.
I was going to say you can see better on YouTube if you want.
The estimate was 111.8 on consumer confidence.
So we have now tapped support 3 times. Neo is going up. Let's see here. We need sellers to step up. Remember what I said? We need sellers to step up at the same levels that they did before. That's what we need to have happen right here. This is just insane. What's insane? Well, this is as we talked about, what's happening right now, guys. What did Manny and both of us I mean we've seen a little bit of a pullback here on SPY, but we're still range bound. And most stocks are. Look at Macy's. What the hell is even that? But damn, does that put look good. All right. Macy's. Why am I such a bear? What's wrong with me? SPY wick. SPY now has a key level underneath it at 426.83. Macy's, we're targeting, so this is going to be a huge level for Macy's, and that's going to be 25 even. We need time on this contract because it's not going to be a straight line. $25 strikes for Macy's for February 11th or 117. The OI is really, really high on that. February 4th, $25 puts are $87. I kind of like $26 puts a little bit better, so that way we're in the money. I like Baba right here, guys. Look at that hourly candle here on Baba. Look at that perfect gap fill rejection. So watch Baba to potentially pull back down. There is a tiny, tiny little gap on Baba. I wonder if that's enough of an excuse for me to short it. Feels like it is. Did I short Macy's? No, not yet. There's nothing there to short. I see weakness, but everything's weak right now. Neo $20 put 218 5K IO. Holy shit. Why are we ignoring the gap on the daily on Neo? Which one? To the upside or the downside? That's the one that we're trying to short this gap on Neo. Fuck, Papa. Baba's too expensive, but Neo's fine. Oh no, I'm not ignoring it. It could fill. It could fill, but I'm looking down right now. Because we're so this is what I mean by just take the trade. You know what I mean? Like I see the setup, I see the weakness right now at the moment. That could change, and again, we might have to exit. That's fine. But I see the weakness, so all I have to do is just set a clean stop loss for myself, and then that's it. And that's what we have at the moment. So I actually need to adjust it. So already made 20% today. Great. If I cut, guys, and you don't know why you're in and you hold, please don't do that. Technically, guys, Neo has a bear flag right here. This is pretty bearish right here. We would have to go and literally shoot straight up right now and climb above that 24.45 level. So 10 a.m. rule.
PYND, Beyond Meat.
Macy's is not a play yet. No, it's not. There's no, except for the weakness, there's no signs. And if anything, right, SPY's falling. Why is it Macy's? Why are we seeing, SPY's falling? We should see Macy's fall too. So Macy's isn't. So I need to see some pullback. Yeah, we got that huge wick on SPY. I see it. Wait, which one are you guys talking about? That one? Yes, I'm. We know. Yeah, Neo isn't falling. We're getting into the trade, so we're going to see what happens here. Neo may not fall. Neo may go up, but we're going to take this trade. We've already taken this trade, and we got a nice tight stop loss set, and we're going to just hold. What's Disney doing? Come on, Neo. This is where you reject. This is where you reject. 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 Go for low. 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 Push it down, market maker. There you go. There you go. Beautiful rejection. Finish it off. Go for low of day. Go ahead. Volume spike. Do it. Stick to your stop loss. We're down $7. That's okay. Made $776. Right now, my position is a $22 put for February 4th on Neo. This is pretty bottomy. Come on, Neo.
Midland CFO Ray Young says about 45% of renewable diesel production comes from soybean oil.
What?
Says U.S. exports of soy oil to decline.
Baba's looking worse and worse. What's the target to the downside on Nike? If I was to take Nike, first of all, like 142.50 break. First target there would be 142 even. Second target would be 141.50. All right, Neo, come on, bruh. This is a super bearish pattern on Neo. Ooh. Neo is sideways, but listen, we have a stop loss set. So again, those of you guys on TikTok, just calm down, just take a deep breath. We're just in it. We're good. There's no reason to have anxiety right now. We're good. We have a small position that we're going to add to. We're down $7. That's totally within our risk. We're confident because we know we're going to abide by the rules that we've set for ourselves. There it is. There it is. Go for low. Go for low of day. Pull up Neo. January 28th. Fingers on the trigger. God, it's so tempting to grab a $54 or $22 put right now, weekly, but I'm not doing that. If I had a big account, I would. So Talking to himself out of anxiety. So this is another individual, guys, that if you ever hear anybody talk to you like that, ignore them. Those people are bad for you, and they do not give a shit about anybody else but themselves. Um, Me personally, I talk myself through. I'm out loud telling you guys my thought process, whether that's anxiety ridden or not. I'm still giving you guys my thought process because that's what you guys asked me for. So leave the room. That's hilarious. This man said leave the room. Patience, guys. Thanks for speaking. Of course, it would be pretty boring if no one was talking to us. When does the market start? 8:30. Man, I want to get into this, but it just seems hard. Tell me one thing in life that's worth it that's not somewhat relatively hard. It's gotta. No, I'm not in Macy's. Nope, there's no reason to be in Macy's at all. Neo's Neo's got some serious crackhead energy right now. Um, I'm actually enjoying watching this. This is pretty fun. I was gonna say, you want to talk about Chop, bro? Neo and Facebook, yeah, putting on a Chops show, and I could care less about being right as long as I make money, right? Hold on one second. Yes. Do you got a class or something on this, man? So I will be doing free course material in VR, but it will be streamed probably through Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So you got make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. The link's in the bio. We also will be giving away an Oculus as well. So, all right, yo, all right, guys.
FRD.
Early entry, $23 put weekly. Now, now, I'm in. Hold on, am I? Get rid of this chain, dude. I don't need it. Okay, cool. All right, I added one weekly. All right, low of day. Look at the hourly candle on Neo, guys. This is the way we want to finish. We want to finish under that 9-day moving average, and we want to finish with this inverted hammer to the downside. We cannot bounce. Do not bounce on me, Neo. But if you do above 24, so you said that you saw 2 stop losses. This weekly contract has a different stop loss than my next week's contract. I can't afford to hold Neo above 24.35. So weekly stop loss. Damn it, go down, Neo. Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. 437. Yeah, all we can do is take a position and trade it. If it doesn't work out, we cut it and we walk away. And we look for the next one. That's it. We're using good risk right now. I'm down $10. Yeah, if you've got meetings and stuff like that, this is not favorable trading conditions. So here we go. All right. Yeah, it's gonna do it. It's gonna hit it. Let's see, what are we looking like on the hourly? How long until the hourly candle closes? 15 minutes and 35 seconds for Neo to close, and Neo needs to stay below my 24.50 stop loss. Macy's is going up. It's one of the reasons why I didn't enter. All right, guys. So I want you guys to take a look at this 5 minute chart with me. Neo is bouncing. If we do not get a rejection here soon, we're going to go ahead and exit. If it hits our stop loss, we're going to go ahead and exit. So no questions. Got to stick with our stop loss. We're not down a lot. We're not down anything that's worth crying about or being upset about. So we can literally move on to the next trade with plenty of BP, et cetera, et cetera. So, all right. We're gonna have to cut. I don't really see, unless Neo really does reject here, which doesn't seem really highly likely. This is extreme chop. I haven't seen chop like this in a minute, but if we do end up rejecting here, then that would be that third and final rejection likely, and I think we can fall. But if you go look and take a step out and look at that 15 minute or that 5 minute, we're technically bottoming out. So if we climb back above the 9 and we pop back above those levels, 24.61, maybe we see the $26 level tap today. So we're not going to be biased here. We'll play it up or down. But guys, Macy's, I hope none of you entered. I know I saw a couple of you say you did. There's a specific reason why I did not. I didn't see any signs for the short that we were looking for. We needed that energy, that short energy, and we did not get it. All right, so guys, with the weekly contract on Neo, that's that $23 put for January 28th is down $12, and it is hitting my both of my contract stop loss right now. I am waiting for a candle close, but unfortunately, guys, this is that bottom. We're gonna have to make the decision here, and then we can either take this to the upside or we can just stay in cash and wait for a better opportunity towards the end of the day. But this candle has not broken my stop loss. It is tapping my stop loss. This candle could reverse and make me look like a fool. So I'm going to wait for it to open the candle close above that price mark. So fingers on the trigger. Yeah, if you're up from yesterday, just hold on to those gains. Macy's is moving up right now, not down. It bounced off that point of control perfectly and is going to go for 20, likely 27.63. So there's a very slim chance, I think, here that we actually do reverse and go back down, but we'll see. Fully out. All right. As long as you guys stuck to your stop losses, that's great. So the first contract that you would want to sell is the weekly one, naturally. Seems like Neo wants me to take a bathroom break. Shit, I'll take one right now. I got my phone. 1 second. Come on, hurry up. Oh my gosh. What is it about this stock market? Why? That is a gummy bear. Oh, don't watch the last part of that. Potty? Did this man just say potty time Potter wins again? I'm crying right now. Stay in the bathroom. You know what? When I'm 50 and people ask me what was your main trading strategy? To go potty? That's it. Whoever told me to go to the bathroom was good advice. Neo! Dump, baby, dump! What do I see, baby? Oh, you're standing up? Oh my gosh, you're like on the side.
Help!
You guys see how it rejected our stop loss, though? How cool is that?
They are yellow and white.
Yes, you can't drink that one because it is made of matcha powder, baby. It's gonna send you into the stratosphere.
Give me a knife.
Yeah. What are you doing? Polly, why are you on TikTok, buddy? All right, well, Neo's heading to the downside. You're being crazy. Look, you see that? Look, it's going down. Yeah. And that's how we get more gummy bears. It's Ellie and it's both of them. Gummy pears. You know what's really funny is a lot of you guys know about my son. Like my son actually, I'm just watching Neo right now. My son eats about 2 to 3 apples a day, and has been doing so since he was about 2 years old, 2 to 3 years old. We have like a literal apple bill when I was younger, and Ellie's things is pears, so we got like a whole like fruitarian over here. All right, so I see something happening on Neo right now, guys, and it may not be exactly what we like. Hold on one second. Well, baby, can we hold on for 1 second doing that? It hurts. It hurts my knees. We got a Harry Potter over here.
Harry Potter.
Did she say short Neo? No. Can you say short Neo?
Don't Neo.
That's right. Do I believe in wick pills? Well, yeah. I mean, they're not made up. You say hi, Ellie?
Hi, Ellie.
No, that's you. You say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, Poopy.
You can't call 500 people poopy. You can't do that.
Hi, people.
Poopy people.
Mom.
Oh, oh! I thought that was a guitar. Or the guitar, Steve. There we go, Neo. Short Neo, Ellie.
Neo.
She's not wrong. I'm pretty poopy.
I really Poopy.
Stop. All right. Well, ever since she came in the room, Neo keeps falling. So we're just gonna play with Ellie. We're green. You know, we're green. Couple cents. What's up, everybody? Yes. Any concerns about Russia and Ukraine in the stock market? Absolutely. That is a big reason as to yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie, what did you just say?
What you day?
No, what did you say?
What you day?
I didn't say anything.
Dang.
You can't just turn it on me.
You don't turn on me.
Oh my god, my son's trying to talk to her, not realizing she can't hear him.
You take this. No.
She is quick, dude. She's like a. Are you just looking for something to grab so that I can tell you no? I can see it in your face.
No.
Yes. Neo price target. We're trying to get the rest of this gap fill here. But yesterday's low is a good target. Oh, yeah, we're green on Neo, but we need to see a big price jump to the downside. Oh, my daughter's voice is so cute. You should hear it at about 12 o'clock at night. 2, 3 in the morning. All right. So do you guys see? Son of a bitch. Okay. Excuse my language. Whoops. Is that a bad word? Come on, Neo. Don't do this. All right. So we're reaching. What? What? Oh my God, Zebo. She was in here, right? She read that, dude. She read that, bro. She's gonna climb through the internet and literally ban you. Hey, yo. Better calm down there, buddy. I want you to go assassinate Zebo. No, I'm kidding. Anything from the store? Where are you going? Short Kroger. Short it. All right. Let's see a drop on Neo to 23.80.
Bye-bye.
I gotta trust this pattern here. Zebo is out of pocket. So here's the deal. We should not be, I see some people concerned. Wipe that away. Like, wipe that fear. There's no fear here, right? What happens if we exit this trade for a $3 loss? Nothing. We keep doing exactly what we were doing this morning. Is it time that we have spent doing it? Yeah, we lose a little bit of time. But at the end of the day, guys, there's no reason to sit here and worry. And in fact, I'm going to tell you right now that I would prefer, I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, I would prefer to go and test this downtrend that you guys can see forming. And this looks solid. So if it decides to go and test uptrend first, then it's more than likely going to go down next. And that would bring us to levels like 2360 and beyond. Anybody just see that? I splashed condensation water in my eye as I was trying to say hi. Now it looks like I'm crying. Watch for rejection or pushover when it you the rest of the day. Well, here's the deal. This doji close for SPY, I really feel like if we can hold right here, that right there, you could use the top of this wick, 434.64, as a potential entry for a retest of the level of 437. So SPY is a gap. It's going to go get filled. SPY is going to go fill that gap somehow, some way. The only thing that I'm hoping is that China doesn't trend with us, that it continues on a downtrend. What's Baba doing? Bounce. Doesn't make much sense. What alerts are going off right now? What are those blue yellow bars on the side? Those are there's the rejection. Look at the rejection, guys. On Neo. Do you guys see where that point of control just was right there? Look at that. What do I use the point of control for? To identify levels. Right now, it's working for me on the 1 minute time frame as I'm looking for key levels for rejections. So right here, prime example, what do I use the yellow and blue bars or the volume profile for? That there you have it. Guys, and
So see
Oh.
apples and Manny's.
nannies. Okay, sounds like no babysitter for you. 2375. Yes. It's in Big Jack, which is somewhere. There.
My water.
She sounds like she's from Brooklyn.
My water.
Water.
Mommy.
Thank you. Don't be throwing my debit card out in front of everybody. Just kidding. You guys can see it. Look at that.
KYCHU, CR
Right.
acquisition, share don't forget $9.90.
Hi, Daddy.
Love you guys. Oh my gosh. Bye, Ellie. I love you.
I love you. Daddy.
See the poopy daddy?
No.
I'll call you.
Bye, Ellie.
Bye, Daddy.
Yeah, Neo's not giving us a straight line. That's for sure. But we should, I think we fall here. I think we're at support. This is the 4th trip. There we go. Goodbye. You've got mail. Bye, Poppy. They have good pizza. She wins for the day. Yeah, I love her a whole bunch. Give me my money now. All right, Neo, got that JG Wentworth energy, but this also means that it could likely reverse. All right, so we're running into an issue here. We're falling, and that's great, but that's going to change and could possibly affect what we're seeing. We're going to start lying to ourselves. Let's not do that. So what we're going to do here is we see an obvious reversal pattern. This is a falling wedge on the 1 minute. I can't, even though it's the 1 minute, it does likely give us a high probability of retesting and maybe even reversing. Now, hourly time frame right now for Neo is very bullish or bearish, excuse me, with the yeah, so you've got that long wick doji right there. You're losing that level as well. So it looks on the hourly as if it's going to fall, continue to the downside. We are really, really oversold. So I would like to see either A, this pattern blown. So when we get to this level, okay, so because we're projecting a bounce, and right now, based on the movement of Neo, I'm going to say that we're going to hit 2375 to 2370 in the next couple of minutes, maybe seconds. And if we see a bounce, that is so based on our rule of thumb, right, that we use, it's 3 times and a bounce. Look at resistance and look at support. Both have already, we're 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're heading down for 3. So the likelihood of bouncing and reversing is high. So what we're going to do in this situation is we're going to actually TP the weekly contract because we see something, right? We've spotted danger, and it's not out of fear, it's out of risk management. But what is the weekly for? The weekly is exactly for this, to be able to take, even though it's not a lot, it's not a lot. It's 8% right now, $6. But if it reaches this PT, and it also depends on how long. If we chop, here for a little bit, then maybe we sit. But we can take profit on this contract at that support, and if we get the bounce, that's great. We can still hold on to the original entry or the original 22 February 4th contract, and then make an executive decision from there. Now, what we could also, and I'm trying to just paint as much of the picture as I can. If you took Macy's, oh, you took Macy calls? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I had that target. You're there. You already hit my target. So my target to the upside there was 2780. So there we go. So here's Neo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and, even though it's just a little bit of money, it's enough money for me to take profit. So pulling over Weeble so everybody can see. Here's the account. There's the contract. This kind of sucks actually. Maybe I should have done this. Okay.
ANF Abercrombie and
Here, I'll just do this.
now on Alpha November Foxtrot. ANF
Okay, there we go. I got it now.
Abercrombie and Fitch shares again the high 3703.
All right, do we bounce 2375? Hold on one second. Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Oh, I messed this up. Shit. 2370. Okay. All right. I'm TPing this contract. All right. As I said, contract TP'd. I will re-enter a weekly contract if I see the opportunity to do so. We're almost at $800, guys. It's pretty cool. All right, here's the PT 2373. If we flush it, we're still in position. So you guys see how we lessen our risk, took a little bit of money off the table, paid for a little bit of it. So now we've created a cushion between us. And now we can kind of sit and figure things out with less anxiety. And you can scale that up. You seem like a good father. Oh, thanks, Eternal Sunshine. That's really nice. I trying. No idea what I'm doing, but trying.
FTI shares opening
Hey guys,
at $5, priced at $6 at Foxtrot Golf India. FTI.
do you guys see this? Do you see, are we looking at? Try not to be like, I'm not being. It's exciting for me. So look at that. That's a bounce. That's a bounce.
LATGU, LATAM Growth Back shares opening at
Pretty fun.
$9.53, priced at $10.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I flirt with the rules on this. All right, so let's hope that this pattern fails on Neo, but we're also gonna sit and I'm gonna pull Weeble out, and so that way, you know what I'm really tempted to do is, now that we've hit, ooh, I like that psychological number of $800, man. It would be cool to finish the day at $800, but we'll hold it here for a second. Going to work on our work. Oh my God, Spy. Nice to explain your strategy and risk management. Cool. Hopefully, I'm trying to. Okay, cool. So no FOMO. We're still in position. Badass. We broke it. Look at the aggressive push down. Let's see if it holds. We did this on SPY yesterday. They faked out the trend line to the downside, but we're good to go. So we're in position. We're chilling. Now, let's go find our next price target. So let's go look for a bounce level. I have to do this quickly. So this is, if you're new, you can look for pivot points, and it's still, like I said, we're not out of the woods yet. We could still bounce. Let me go back down to the one. Okay, so there's that little wick. Look at the body. The body finishes on top of support. So we would need to finish. That's why I say candle close. I want to see the candle actually close below that price mark. that would mean that it's likely to see continuation. By the way, 5-minute bear flag, perfect bear flag on BABA right now. Looking as if it's going to go and hit 118.10 to the downside, which is its current point of control on the 5-minute for the last 2 days. Quadruple bottom. Yeah, I did sell this week's. All right, so we're fighting. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see if we flush. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Let's see a full push down. Ooh, they're flirting. Oh, let's go. So we're just so you guys, if you guys want to look at it, we just hit $800 in the YOLO account. Feels good. Small baby gains, but we're doing it. You need some milk. You need milk. I don't need milk. I'm a grown human. I don't need no milk. Ugh, milk. Actually, we do need blood because we're having a shortage of blood. So there's a blood shortage. Somebody is shorting blood. Who does that? Neo next price target. So let's go pull our pivot points up just to see. And I'm gonna delete. Oh shit! Just delete all my jollies. Yeah, let's pull up a pivot point here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, 2246. There's a confluence. So I would love to see this flush. It looks like they're really trying to push this down, but we're gonna need to see. Let's see, what is the 5-minute telling us? Yeah, so obviously low of day would be the next one. And that's gonna be 2318. But then the ultimately the price target was to finish filling the gap. And the gap fills all the way, if I'm not mistaken, at 22. $22.14. Watch SPY to trend up. Watch SPY above 433 right here. Watch tickers like Microsoft. Tesla is sitting underneath the rest of its gap fill here. It could go and retest 905. There goes Neo flushing or kind of pushing off the 9-day moving average on the 9. Really glad that I have ADHD sometimes. You're building a small account with options. Should a newbie just take the actual trades or learn the option trading? What do you mean by that? Have you checked the gap on Microsoft? Look at Neo, man. Ooh. Look at the volume decline at that bottom. All right, so here. Okay, so let's talk about wedges, right? What is one thing that you guys can remember me saying about wedges? And it's literally in the definitions. Look at the, God damn it. Look at that bounce. Oh my God. All right. So real quick, let's go back up. Pull our contracts. Sorry, that shit gasses me up. All right. All right. So we do bounce off of it. So there it is right there. Literally, as you guys can see, the volume was super duper low. And just like on the upside, if you don't have proper volume at a resistance level, you're not going to break it. So let's watch this play out. Remember yesterday on SPY? That's exactly what it did. It started flirting around with that level. Looked like it was going to flush. Looked like it was going to flush. No flush. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Roxana. I have been. I apologize. I should have done that. I'll do that next time. Sorry about that. All right, so we're still in profit with Neo. And of course we secured a little bit of profit. We have plenty of buying power. We could re-enter Neo, but now we're doing exactly what we talked about, and we have got a really, really good bounce. You could see a little bit of consolidation here and a pop. This is most likely, so based on what the trading that I have done from top to bottom on a wedge, you usually can expect about a 50% retracement of the actual pattern itself, which would likely jump us up if this pattern doesn't fail, because this pattern can fail if it doesn't have the proper volume. It could just give it the relief bounce it needs to continue to fall. But 20, watch Baba down. Sorry. Oh shit. Didn't somebody ask me about BBY this morning? You're at resistance. Whoever asked me about that, you're trying to break it. You're at the point of control. If you double top here on Bed Bath and Beyond, you're gonna fall so hard. Oh my god, you're gonna fall so hard. Anyway, there goes Neo, holding up on that 9-day moving average. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit experimental here, I think. $24. Those are $109. All right, that's kind of an expensive experiment, so we might have to pass on that one. All right, I thought the premiums might be a little bit cheaper, but I was gonna say let's take a $25 call on Neo for this week. I like the OI on it right now. The volume's really, really high as well. The IV is really, really high, so I'm still kind of thinking about it actually. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, no problem. Well, there goes that experiment. There you have it, guys. Perfect falling wedge. Complete right there. And we watched it. We practically built it together. It's Tesla trying to fill that gap to the upside. SPY's about to go for the gap fill. So what do we got? Microsoft. Oh, we've got Apple too. Apple looks like it's going to go to 161.16 potentially. If it can push into this gap, looks like it's going to with SPY. Neo's about to do its thing. So watch for a retracement on that one. We're still in profit on this Neo put, and this is a 1 minute falling wedge. It's not enough to make me exit a contract like this yet. So SPY with a pretty interesting reversal candle here. But again, you need to get that 434 level broken. Maybe another bathroom break. Yeah, I know, right? Somebody mentioned Microsoft. Oh shit, Microsoft got a nasty bear flag. Microsoft might make a 5 minute head and shoulders. Watch Microsoft today, because it did fill its gap. It does have a very, very, very small gap that it could pop up to here. at 9. $294.16. That's true. Fuck. Never mind. Forget that I said anything. I forgot. What's up, everybody? This is a slow and boring day. So if you are in a stock that's moving better than this one, amazing. But this is just the life that we chose, I guess. Looks like Tesla might go do it with SPY. Watch HD. I think looks like wants to go 366. Macy's still ripping. Yeah, I know. We looked at both sides of the coin on that one last night, and our the reverse analysis on that one seemingly playing out. So Tesla's pushing. Damn, Neo's got a lot of volume right now, just in general. How is Penn up? Oh, it's up against up against a major downtrend. All right, so we're gonna stick to the stop loss on Neo. The one reason why I decided not to take that call, even though it's moved up from where I said I was going to, or possibly, is I'm not trading the gap. So if Neo gets above 2450, then we'll look for calls to the upside. But at the moment, it's a 1 minute falling wedge. There's a absolute 100% chance that we could get faked out, that the market could fake out and end up. I mean, we're at a really pivotal point here where we need to make I think a definitive move. It's almost 11 o'clock. We're getting close to lunchtime. Yeah. You said Nvidia? Can I look at Ford? Yeah, I can look at Ford. Hit my daily goal out for today. Good trading for y'all. Awesome, Patchy. Great day. That's awesome. You hit your goal. All right, so I want to see a rejection off of this resistance on Neo. And if we get one, then perhaps we can go ahead and contemplate taking another short. But it would need to clear the level. So let's set the mark right here. So this level right here, and that's going to be 2375. So much whipsaw? Oh yeah, for sure. To the upside, $24 break, and you should see a hard retest of 2420. There is a good amount of volume on the video for sure. But just like everything else, it's kind of getting a pretty decent pullback here. All right, Neo's falling. Neo's falling hard. All right, so let's pull up that $23 put again, just in case. All right, $23 put, same strike. This a weekly, not yet. I'm not in. Okay, I said right when a candle closes below this line, then I'll go ahead and start laying into something. So with this being my stop loss, right? Ford looks short, yeah. Ford looks like it filled its gap and it's got a bear flag on the 15-minute. At least for a pullback to 1963. So. All right, $23 put, pulling it up, not in, just watching. I think if anything, Neo is just a good learning experience today. On top of making some money on it. If the candle pushes down strongly, we can possibly go ahead and enter. Okay, volume looks okay. See that? See, do you see why? That's why we wait. That's why we wait. Now let's let it go see what it does with the 9-day moving average. That's right there. So look at that, 2387. Choppy, 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 but we're already in a position and we have time on our side, so we can afford to sit in it and then watch. Still up. So Neo, look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh man, I'm so glad that you guys are able to see this kind of stuff happening live right now. Like that's awesome. So let's get a rejection here, right? And that would confirm that the bears are present at this level, right? And we want to see a little bit of volume step up. Look at the rejection. Let's see that candle turn red. Let's go ahead. Now the premium, notice your premium. Go look at your contract right now. Your premium just jumped. Somebody just bought your contracts. Listening to your trades live is teaching great discipline. Okay, cool. That is exactly what I want to hear, man. Because I this is a good example, and I want you guys to. Well, obviously, I hope it's worth helping. So, all right. Beautiful rejection. So we got another rejection there. We're pushing. Looks like we're gonna push below this line, guys. Pull up your contract. $23 put. All right, low volume, but we're hoping to see a little bit of a pickup here. The low volume is fishy, and we don't want to double bottom. So the next risk that we hold is 2363. But the reason why I want to try and get it now is because we can basically use our entry as an exit. All right, we closed below the level. I'm gonna go ahead. It was just a weak close with no volume, but that wasn't very convincing, Neo. I mean, this was nice. That's a good rejection, but that's not convincing, and the volume's not convincing. Hold on. I know. Yeah, tomorrow we'll have a better time, I think. What's up? The premium did jump. Yeah, so somebody is seeing what we're seeing possibly and is looking to short Neo as well. LLNW. I'll try to slide this in right now. Ooh, what's that? Microsoft? Oh shit, look at it. It's doing that thing. Here, I'll set a key. Oh my God, what was that wick? News? That's not a lot of volume. Never mind. That's a gnarly wick. It's got a head and shoulders now though on the 5 minute. So watch Microsoft below this 285 mark. Targets are 283.57, 282.25. All right. I'm gonna buy a Neo contract right now. All right, I bought it. $23 put. Stop loss for me is gonna be basically back up above 23.85 for this weekly alone. No, I'm not in a SPY call at the moment. No, but it's probably not a I mean, we could take a gap trade on that. All right, we're in Neo. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull up the account. I'm in one. Sorry, I'm in. Oh shit, I didn't get filled. Oh fuck. What is it at right now? Oh, I'm not filled. Anybody else get filled? Fuck. Okay. Well, I just got a bad fill. But that's okay. All right, it's not strong right now, guys. It's kind of scaring me. I kind of wish I didn't even enter. There's no volume here. There it is. Stick to the stop loss. Stick to the stop loss. Do not negotiate with it. We can re-enter. We still have plenty of buying power. This contract was cheap. Stick to the stop loss. So we're already in position. We're going to keep the original contract that's green. So we still have a good position, but we have the weekly here. The volume is the one thing. We got to get some more volume here, but it's the middle of the day, so we might not get it. There we go. Okay. Thank you. There's the volume. Yeah, my Neo got filled. I'm filled in the Neo. All right, now. Sheesh, please, man. Please stay down. Don't you even look up. Go right back down. There you go. I will go to the bathroom right now, I swear to God. Excuse me. 2360. 2360. That's the low of day here. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it was. Can you name 5 contracts? What do you mean by that? Yeah, but if you're not already in, I mean, I wouldn't go like ham on this. We're specifically doing a small account challenge right now. Macy's is dumping. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we're retesting really hard the breakout level, which was yesterday's pre-market and close. Or excuse me, yeah, yesterday's close. If you lose yesterday's close and the pre-market highs, watch Macy's still short. All right, guys. Neo is literally like giving me the spooks. I think it's time to get out. If we hit this stop loss, it is out. No negotiating. Because the price action is just too choppy right now. We're not getting, again, you said it best. We're not getting any follow through. And this would be a hell of a place for this thing to reverse and show off. Don't do it, China. Don't do it. What is Baidu doing? Baidu has a gap to the upside. Why does Baidu look like it wants to explode with an ascending triangle underneath the 5 minute? About to go for an EMA crossover. All right, Neo just tapped our stop loss. And $3 loss if we have to cut, maybe a little bit more. All right, that's it. I'm closing it out right there. Sold. Weekly sold. Okay, not. Thank you for not filling me.
RIDE electric.
That's Neo for you right there. Or excuse me, that's Weeble for you right there. Oh my God, are you serious? That was a really good example, but I did not get filled. Fuck, come on.
$2.57 RIDE.
Fuck. Sorry, guys. I can't seem to get filled right now to close this. So I just canceled the order. I'm gonna retry here. Okay, cool. It just pulled back a little bit. Give me a little bit of time to exit. Right now, this is specifically for the small account. So right now I'm using next week and this week's contracts. So right now I'm in a Neo weekly put and a Neo next week put. And we just broke downtrend and I'm trying to get out of this weekly contract right now, but I'm not able to sell it. Why do I feel like Neo's about to just rejected this level? Are the market makers protecting me from myself? No, just kidding. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you guys cut. Do you guys cut? Yeah, price action and contracts. I'll admit, guys, I should probably just still exit right here. But I wasn't able to. I just tried to sell 4 times. I'll show you guys the orders. Here, hold on 1 second. Order history, yes. So yeah, you guys, I literally tried to fill 3 times and it did not fill me. So, but now if you guys see, it actually just rejected uh the $24 mark really hard. So I'm gonna give it a second here before I cut. I also think that it is worth looking at Baidu right now as well. Those of you guys who are trading, this thing looks like it might make some type of move here in the next couple of minutes. It's looking really, really weird. Right now we've got 1, 2, and more than likely your third bounce of support is going to come at 151.24. If I was shorting that, I would have a target if it broke that support at 150.30 and 149.75. All right. Cut Neo, wasn't able to cut. Yeah, Al, market maker saved me. Oh, you said go to the bathroom. All right. Macy's looking awful bearish. Crypto's in the air. If Russia's, yeah, if Russia passes a ban on cryptocurrency, yeah, that sucks.
Macy's, the market active now. Let her know.
Is Baidu a pennant? Sure looks like it. It kind of gives off the ascending triangle feel, as well, but could qualify. It doesn't really have that pennant look because it's more of a flat top right there, right? So Baidu is either with Neo going to reverse and absolutely send it because Baidu has a gap to the upside. I don't know what is about to happen right now, but if you look at the 15-minute, Baidu really, really gives off that look where like it wants to rip. And I mean, on the 1 minute, the price action, you got a lot of selling into pops, uh, but and you have no volume. So that's another key factor here. So it looks bullish, and a lot of the times, some things that look so obvious end up doing the opposite, right? Especially on downtrends. Bull traps are gonna look bullish. You know what I mean? So interesting. All Chinese stocks. Baba looks so bad right now, but it's gonna make a move. Baba has a great setup for an entry, a stop loss, right? Hold on. So look at these levels on Baba right now. Excuse me. So you've got 119, right? If you lose 119.32, you're gonna likely go for low of day, which is 118.88, and then you've got targets right below. Hold on one second, because Pablo really looks bad. I'm telling you guys, it looks bad. Look at the hourly long-legged doji off the top after the gap fill, and then immediately bear step up and sellers claim that does not look like it's going to go for a reversal, but Neo. Is anybody else? So if you, I'm still in Neo. If you wanted to re-enter, it's entirely up to you. I'm in Neo though. Nothing has changed. I'll show you guys my positions. Here we go. One contract apiece. Still in the we're down 2%, and up 7%. So we're just watching all Chinese tickers right now, I guess. What's JD doing? Looks exactly like Baba. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of key factors that you can pay attention to. Um, Hold on one second. All right, Neo. Let's go. Volume is okay. Same level that I gave you guys earlier. So this is actually a really good example of. Hold on one second. So this is a really good example of what it looks like. So this is either, again, that retest. We're going to go for low of day. And if we flush, this pattern is blown out. And that, if you go look at the green bars are low, the red bars are high. So bears control this entire setup. And again, you know, bull traps look bullish. So even if they're just reversal patterns on the 5. So let's watch here for a little bit longer and see what happens. We're not out of the woods yet. We still could bounce. This is just crazy price action right now. So Mara, it's echoing. Hey, please don't flood the chat, man. Come on, Neo. Like, when I see people flood the chat, I immediately don't want to do that. So, why do I look like that? That's my face. Do you think Fubo's a dead stock? It is right now. Look at Pixie for you. Oh, Jesus. Sure look pretty bullish right there to go. I mean, I could see a 220 retest, man. Kevy, I was just talking about that last night. No, no, no. Look at Neo. God, this is miserable trading, guys. Miserable trading conditions. Please just die. I feel like the market maker's in our chat, and he's just trying to get us to leave. There we go. That's a nice rejection there. Oh yeah, DWAC rising with no business in place. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Love the stock market. Thanks for Macy's. How about thanks for low day on Neo? Why? Oh my God, the premiums are rising on our 22 contract, but come on. Just go down, China. At this point, I'm just about to get out at 23.31. I'm over it. I kind of want to just hop off and take a break now. We're up in the small account, but not a lot. Seems like we're just kind of spinning our wheels here. We could make some good money off of a good move to the downside, but come on. All right, it can't stop, bro. Neo didn't eat its Wheaties. I'm out now. $2.67 loss before fees. I'm now. Oh, so you lost $2.67. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my God. Give up, Neo. All right. Yeah, I just obviously don't have a lot of I need to have more patience, I guess. But we've already seen some explosive pops on Neo, so if this thing decides to rip, it might catch us off guard and just go send it up to like $24. So I got my finger still on the trigger, but this is just not fun. And really not the price action that we want to make a good move. We can still hold on to the so that's the thing is we can exit the weekly, and that's what I'm about to do, guys. That there's just not enough volatility in either direction to give me any reason to continue to hold. I'll let the next couple minutes go by, but I'm gonna get ready to cut Neo for no gain, no loss. Considering that we've already exited a weekly, for profit, but and we're up on the day. But I'm not gonna sit around like this. This is absolutely bonkers. So either Neo dumps or I quit. No, I was kidding. Yeah, big stepper. Nothing but range trades right now. Nice. Starbucks doesn't really give off any signs of recovery either. Who dat? Okay, Starbucks is holding this level.
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you too, baby. How's your day? How was the store?
The door is ready.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, Neo just broke for the lows,
Hmm.
but we'll see what we get.
You touch
I'm here.
there.
Oh, no. Hey, I gotta work, remember? She's like, I'm 2 years old. I don't remember what we said. Starbucks could end up going for that gap, though, yeah. Oh my God, patience. Patience is paying a little bit here. We're up $10 on the small account. Look at that, guys. Look at all of these levels. We're just dealing with insane chop here. Oh, Piton. Hold on, look. What's this? What's this? Play with that for 1 second while I look at Piton. Yes. Oh wow, yeah. Somehow I already have a. Oh, maybe. Somehow I already have a bear flag drawn on Piton. Does Piton have a gap? Oh, there you go. High five.
I don't want a high five.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want a high five.
I don't see a gap or anything on Piton. Do you guys see it? Baby, be careful. Can't touch that.
Yep.
Can get pancakes. Pancakes? Oh, are you Granny?
No, I'm not
What's that
ready.
look like?
I am.
All right. Oh my God. What? I'm just in this miserable trade right now. This is taking forever. Move like pond water, mud in it. It's moving like puddle water, ditch water. What? Just a moment. All right, so I'm seeing higher. These wicks are. I don't know. You guys want to play rock paper scissors or something? You're definitely a multitasker. Child screen speaking. Yeah, that's the flip side to ADHD. I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. If you're barely up, how do you exit without a loss? It's not, you don't worry about losses as long as they're within your risk. Like right now, like we're totally fine. We have a $2 loss on the Neo contract for this week. It's Tuesday. We still have all the rest of the week. We're okay. We shouldn't get torn up too much. We also have a contract that is up. We've also already taken profit on a contract. So, all that being said, nothing about this should be invoking fear in anybody. You know, this. I mean, if you feel not trying to invalidate anybody, if they feel fearful, that's a part of it. You have until you feel it, you can't fix it. You know, so like, or if you feel it, you got to fix it. So like, you know, if you recognize that, then figure out what's spooking you, and whether it's your contract size or too much chatter or whatever the case may be. Really, really close, guys, to cutting this contract. This is so dumb. I could go into the VR office, but nobody would, because I don't know. I know, man. This is like wrestling a baby seal covered in baby oil. Marmot seed. Go down! Oh my god. Die, Neo. Die. More. Huh? Am I on a phone call? Oh, haven't I gotten a phone call? No. I just scared myself. No, don't you bounce. Don't you bounce here. We deserve it. Thank you. Just go. Oh, are we extending the wedge? Did we just create an extendo? Does that mean that we drop to 2330? Please. Yes. Should we add more Neo contracts? Nope. You said Neo and Tesla seem to be similar. I hope not, because Tesla looks like it was going to go up. Oh, that's got a wonky pattern though. Just as long as Tesla holds right there, just gotta stay above that level. That's 910. Go Neo, go Neo, die, decease, desist, go to sleep. Oh, are they? It's just that Neo. You guys see how tight this like Neo pattern is right here? Like how like it could just go like straight up. It could just, and so because it's at support, it's at low of day, and it's not going down. Like, the premiums are going up. The premiums are we're at 11% here, but yeah, dude. If I had the Infinity Stones, I would just specifically snap away Neo right now. Actually, no, then that would take they would just be out of existence. I would snap away their CEO for a month. That's enough. Mysterious vanishing for Neo CEO. Stock plummets $30, even though it's at 23. All right, thank God. Oh my God, please go down. Thanks, C. Roger. I feel like I'm arm wrestling an ostrich leg right now, dudes. Come on, let's go. 50% of Neos. Come on, I'll take it. Thoughts on trend channels and bigger time frame? Do they work? Yes, they do. Standard deviation channels are a huge part of my swing trade process. So yeah, absolutely. I am not in Miami. I will be in Miami periodically here and there. Go, Neo, go! Oh my God, I'm sorry. For those of you on YouTube watching my face, don't look at me. Let's go. Get down. Go farther. More. The Halo guy who signals kill streaks did a cameo and said 10,000 social credits deducted. Someone should post that. Let's fucking go. Go down, Neo. Keep your dumb ass down there. That's right. Stay down. Although this is only going to go to about 23. So this is about to. If this doesn't bounce here, wherever I think it's going to be 23, 25. We gotta go break for lows there. God, just some news article come out. Giant EMP goes off in warehouse. I don't know. Well, Theta's kind of destroyed our contract a little bit. We have seen a decrease in value here. If you guys go look at that curve. Stop. Lost some bread today. What did you play, Finesse? I've actually had to watch paint. Not had to, but I've watched paint dry before, and it's kind of. I mean, there's some meditation to it. This is not that. This is not. There's nothing meditative. This is slow and stressful. When Thanos snaps, half a population disappears. That's crazy. I love that movie, dude. That would be sick, dude. I love the. I didn't really get to do the comic book stuff or like watch any or really at all like movies as a kid. So like, it's been cool to like get into Marvel with my son. Let's watch it in VR theater. I could stream that, I guess. Give people sick. Yeah, we got to watch The Wolf of Wall Street. We're gonna be up like $40 on $50 on the day. All right, I'm just gonna say maybe if I put the bear mask on. Looks like you're ready for a simulated Liver King hunt. I am always ready. Liver King out. This has been a fast. We're earning it. I'm sorry, TX. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I mean, today's not your typical day. We could have played something else. But unfortunately, this is just so. Manny and I said it today. It was kind of like the main point. But that we were likely gonna chop, and that's exactly what's happening. Even the descent of Neo is choppy, bouncy. There is no clean flushing. For the most part, we're getting strong pushes, like little pops to the downside, but we're not getting those definitive moves like I'd like to see here. But we should go down for our third bounce of support. And again, you know, I'll throw a ghost feed up here for those of you guys watching. I really want to get off the computer here, go stretch my bones a little bit. My back hurts. I have that thing I want to go hang upside down on, or whatever it's called. There we go. There we go, Neo. All right. I was going to draw something, but never mind. Still something that we can learn from today. I mean, I think one cool thing is you guys got to see the wedge extend itself, right? So we can find those type of extensions by this type of price action where you get that rejection, 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 and these are really almost like high frequency lower time frame bull traps. And then those shorts build up, and then you can start to get people who end up selling, covering, or whatever the case may be. And so now we're finally getting that push down on Neo. So fuck, man, that was exhausting. I'm about to just put the whole account into this. Short it for 20 cents. You said Macy's. If Macy's falls here, watch for Macy's to 26.80. Let's see, 5 minute. Remember, we did see heavy call flow on that one. So if you're trading weeklies or scalping it, that's fine. But yes, I would say 20, obviously 27 is a whole number. But then you've got 26.87 below that. 17% here on a Neo to the downside. I tell you what I have, dude, my arms are so sore. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. I don't know if anybody's interested in watching me game. I'm not like a gamer, but I am gonna start streaming just for fun, because I don't really care about anything. Like, just for an hour every once in a while, I'm gonna stream like some of the games that I play on VR. But I saw that GPU. Yeah, I need it. I might have to just send you the loop so you can grab that for me. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna stream like this boxing game, which is super fun. But man, I haven't been super active over the last like maybe 2 or 3 months, just being so busy and stuff like that. And then I just like basically fought for like 6 hours straight. Like the game was so fun. I was having a blast. Yeah, that boxing game is no joke. But I've beaten them on the hardest level, two of them on the hardest level. So I was pretty pleased with myself. I beat the bricks off of this one dude on the hardest level, and that was a good time. It's a good time. It was a good simulated hunt. Simulated conflict. Liver King out. Whoa. Caption. What you tagging everybody for? You just tagging people to bring them in, or you just tagging people? Because how long am I holding this put? Not that long. For I'm watching right now, 23.25 is the current target here. Oh my gosh, dude, go down. Like, just go all the way down. I'm sorry, I'm being incredibly impatient and it's showing. I apologize. Bad teacher. Oh shit. Just hit my first scalp target on Microsoft. Would 280 be a good target? Downside? Oh, ooh, little head and shoulders action there. You said 280. So if you're unsure, I do like to pull out the pivot points here. And yeah, so I actually already gave this level to you guys earlier. 282.75. 282.75 is if you lose that level, then yes, absolutely. I think 280 is inevitable at that point. So come on, Neo, stop, dude. You are the most aggravating stock. Hey, Cappuccino, dude, if you, no offense, dude, but I can't really read anybody. You know what? Hold on. After the fall for VR gaming, I'll grab it. I'll check it out. People are free to add me on there. Every day brings new challenges. Yesterday done in 20 minutes. Today nail biting. That's right. That is absolutely right. Oh no! Don't you do that. Yep, short it right there. Go down. I got Onward, and man, that is one toxic game. The people in it, anyway. The game is kind of fun. It's definitely super realistic. One shot. Well, no, it's not. Lives are realistic, where you get popped one time, one or two times you're done. But then sometimes your body flies like 15 feet in the air for no reason. So yeah, that's it. That one's fun. That one's fun. I like the gun games. Oh, come on, Neo. You are driving me up the wall. It's the end of the world. But I am a little tired. Let's see. Macy's bouncing off support. Yeah, I see that. Look at the downtrend. That's where you're gonna watch for your next rejection. 27.32, somewhere in there. So I'm gonna adjust the stop loss, guys, so that way we can get out of this trade in the green. So basically back above the low of day, previous low of day, which is 23.63. I will exit both contracts of Neo. So just for the FYI here. 282.75. Made 500 a day shorting Facebook. That's awesome, dude. That's amazing. What's up, man? Oh shit. Look at me. I turned away for 1 second. All right, I got my finger on the trigger to sell this weekly contract because I'm exhausted with this trade, guys. I do not have the patience to continue to hold today and then just lose money on this thing. So oh, we can't break that trend line. That changes everything. So there we go. Better, better, better butter. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, we would need a short right now. Getting ready to sell. How annoying. Um, double tops. So shit. Shit, what the hell is going on here? Excuse my language. Yeah. There's no way. Is that really extending itself one more time? That's gonna be nutty. We'll see. I'm waiting for this candle to close. I don't know if it extended, but we'll see. We'll find out here shortly. So if I'm playing a double top, right? It won't let me see your screen. Is it saying the chat is full? Let's see. Is there somebody in here who might be able to? Okay, Dr. Spy is not as his mic's muted. Uh,
CLA, Teller Technologies, making highs down 57%.
oof, I just got really dizzy. Sorry. Can you see my screen now, Winter? All right, guys, exit. I'm about to exit this. If Neo doesn't reject right here, this is the previous low of day right here. If Neo extends the wedge, fine. We'll trade it. I don't think that it has. I think that it just broke downtrend. So, we will find out here shortly. Again, I'm more exiting. We're up, so we're green, right? We're up 10% on Neo, with the February 4th contracts. But yeah. I can just listen. Okay, so do you have a double top that I can see and maybe I can show you that way? I certainly hope so, but hopium never gets us nowhere. All right. Oh. Twitter. Twitter looks kind of heavy underneath 3364. Daily baby doji. So far. You're at a major point of control, so it does seem like you're holding, and again 3364 is probably a good level to watch for Twitter. So and that would be to the downside, but it's really oversold and you're getting close to earnings, so you might see a trend back up. So at what point does profit start diminishing from time decay? So chopping up and down can actually deteriorate a contract. Going in and out, or getting close to the money and then leaving the money. IV has a lot to do with that as well. But guys, we're holding this 9-day moving average. If we cross the 50, there's no questions asked. I am out of this trade, guys. Both contracts. I'm out. I can't deal with this price action anymore. So all right, it just tapped it. It just slightly rejected it. So we're gonna find out here the next few 10 to 15 seconds here what we're gonna be doing.
There is that $5.99 for that.
I have a feeling Microsoft looks like it wants to fake people out. All right, I got the close order ready. Once you do it, just reject. Uh, Everybody on TikTok, I got my phone's about to die. Um, where's my other phone? I'm gonna have to switch phones unless my daughter took it. So if you guys want, you guys can hop on YouTube really quick. If you don't mind, so I can charge my phone for it. It usually takes. I have a lightning charger, so it takes about 25 minutes. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and pop it off. So short match. Who the F is dating now? Well, people be dating. Oh shit. Well, look at me. I'm talking. Ended up fucking losing $5. Shit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cancel that order. Restart it. So annoying. All right. So I am out of Neo, both contracts all the way. Not trading this anymore, guys. So unfortunately, it doesn't have the. We tried our best. We got a good fill. Uh, just not doing it. So out of this trade for the green. We're ending the day. We're not even ending the day, but we're in profits. So we're able to get out of that trade scotch free. But I'm done, guys. This was absolutely not what I would. It's a good learning experience for all of you guys because you guys now see. So that was not an extension of the wedge. That was, in fact, a break and downtrend. So we did, in fact, have that key break and downtrend here. And I'm done. I'm not gonna. If Neo decides to fall later on, that's good and well. But this price action is not uh, profit bearing for me at this point. If you guys have any other gaps that you guys want to look at later on, please feel free to point them out to me. If we get close to them, we'll see if we can't take them short. But I'm done. I'm, I'm, I'm out. And we're ending the day pretty close to about $800. So I would say not a terrible day. I would watch Neo to go and test $24. Above $24, you've got 24.20. And then maybe you might end up going for the gap fill to the upside. So yes, yeah, we had a really good fill on Neo. So we exited a contract. We technically scalped it. We saw a bounce coming, so we went ahead and TP'd a weekly, and then we re-entered another weekly. And that one, some people were able to cut it for a gain. I had a $3 or $4 loss. So I'll be trading VR here. I'm experimenting with some apps, but alrighty, y'all. Most I've lost in one day is 13K. All right, guys. Neo's not really. It's not even just stress. It's not even like stressing me out. It's just like time consuming. you want to see when you take a position, you want to see results or you want to see some movement, um, give you something to chew on, work with. Neo doesn't give us much to work with. It's just been really we saw the wedge coming, but it's just really choppy. So all right. Well, I will be live in the Discord a little bit later on, maybe a little bit before Power Hour. So those of you guys in the on the premium side, I'll be back on, maybe 2:30, 2 o'clock. And if I see anything, I might be on sooner. Those of you guys on YouTube or TikTok, you guys can catch me at Power Hour. So around 3 o'clock. 3 to 3:25, I'll hop back on and go live on TikTok, and that way you guys can catch the end of the day with me, and hopefully we can catch some trades. But today has been weird. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for today to kind of end. So I'm ready for tomorrow. I think tomorrow is when we see the real movement. So. Power hour is irrelevant during these market conditions. No. This guy ever make any money consistently? And if you just got here, you can ask the people in my free Discord. You can ask the people here in the chat watching right now, and you can ask the people on YouTube. There's quite a few people who make money with us. So, what time is power hour? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, and we might see people getting out from underneath their positions. We'll see. Look at Neo. Look at stupid Neo. I'm not even looking at it anymore. Dumb. Um yes, our Discord does have spots open right now. So I'm still in a Neo put. That's fine. It looks like it's turned into a channel, kind of down, but yeah, it's still just too much. If you do make a new drop or a new low of day, watch it below 23.45. And that one I'd probably say you're gonna hit 23.10 at that point. It's just too much for our weekly contracts. I'm done trading it. Yeah, today's just not a very high volume. Today is exactly what we said it was going to be, and that's choppy. So hopefully at the end of the day, we'll see some finishing moves on stocks that either have gaps or don't. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I will be live here on TikTok. Yeah. Lawyer investor, please go somewhere else, dude. You haven't been here, and if you would like, we can. Yeah, don't start, dude. We don't gamble. We literally just took a small account and using a very strict plan, we've turned it into $800. So, but thank you for your opinion, your unprovoked opinion. It means a lot. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Those of you guys on Discord and YouTube, I'll see you guys shortly. All right.